before we end the session. One more topic, yeah? Are you guys ready to concentrate? Take notes, my dear friends. The last topic for the day, I am going to, okay, this is some strategy. Kita dah mula duel, kita dah mula slowly masuk dalam strategi-strategi yang boleh digunakan dalam negotiation. Early of the day, kita bercerita pasal negotiation features. And then we talk about negotiation process. And now, before we end of the day, we'll be talking about negotiation concept. Baik, kalau kita lihat di screen sekarang, I'm going to talk with you negotiation concept. The negotiation concept dalam negotiation situation ni sangat mudah. Dia ada dua. The first one, please read together with me. Best alternative to negotiated agreement. Baca bersama dengan saya. Ataupun, okay, baca bersama dengan saya. Best alternative to negotiated agreement.
Best alternative to negotiated agreement.
Okay, that is the first concept. The second one is zone of possible agreement. Baca bersama dengan saya.
Zone of possible agreement.
Okay, katakan nanti masa nak negotiate dengan bos, terlupa. Panjang sangat. Simple je ya. Kita ada akronim. Sekarang ni semua akronim. Dapat TC, DQ, sampai negotiation pun ada dia punya konsep. Okay. The first one yang you guys read together with me tu, best alternative to negotiated agreement ni, okay. Dia simple je. Kita dalam negotiation kita panggil BATNA. Okay, now. BATNA ni simple saja, my friend. Dalam negotiation, konsep dia simple. Apa saja proposal yang diberikan kepada anda, kalau dia memberikan lebih daripada apa yang anda target, you just accept it. Terima. Saya bagi contoh. Okay, katakan target anda ialah, contoh kalau bagi saya lah saya target satu kursus, saya nak charge, contoh lah one kursus, one course I will charge 6K. 6K a day. Lepas tu bila nak negotiation dengan klien tu kata, Maria, our budget is 7K a day for one training. Saya tak payah cerita banyak. Tak payah betul, actually our target is 6. Tak payah. So, yes, we accept. Yes, let's go for it. That rule in negotiation. If the target that is given to you exceed your goal, dah jangan mulut, zip, jalan. Faham? The less you talk is better. Okay? You can do it actually masa XY tadi. Kalau Fadil tu senyap je Fadil. Saya ikut je. Padahal nanti dia menang. Contoh in real life. Tapi again, ayah anda berkorban untuk anak-anak anda tercipta. Okay. Bila anda negotiate, dia agree to give you more than your target. Jangan cerita banyak, jangan cakap banyak. Follow this concept, BATNA. Execute. Accept. Alright, don't waste time. Cerita lagi, I'm so happy lah, tak payah-payah. Macam tadi, target you 6,000 satu hari, the fees. And then it's okay, our budget is actually 7K. Okay, good to go. Itu je. Right? And according to BATNA, if they are proposing loss to your target, just say no. Okay, target you satu hari ialah 6,000. Sekali dia nak bayar 1,500 je. You can actually, if you find that he is not giving you what you want, and you know you ada you punya standard, you punya standard of delivery is actually 6K dia punya delivery, tapi dia nak bayar 1,500 saja, you can actually say no. Just say no. Ni contoh, ni konsep dalam BATNA, konsep dalam BATNA, That is why predetermined goal is very important. Sebelum you go for any negotiation, anda dah tahu apa anda punya target. Itu dia konsep dalam negotiation, BATNA. Jelas? You attend interview, you attend interview and you actually tengah negotiate on the salary. Kerja you yang dulu gaji contohnya 10,000, masuk yang ini dia nak bagi 5,000. Tapi responsibility and then the journey is the same, is as heavy as your previous job? Dia say no. Because target you bukan untuk dapat 10,000. Target you untuk dapat at least 12,000 a month. Contohlah sebagai contoh. But then again, depends on what is your target. That's why negotiation target sangat penting. So you can work towards it. Now, that is BATNA mimpi BATNA. So next week, pergi kerja boleh implement BATNA. Lepas tu dah implement BATNA, kelas pada 17 hari bulan, share lagi challenges yang anda lalui sebab menggunakan BATNA. Itu cerita dia. Okay, are you ready for the next concept? Ready? Okay. Ni ZOPA. ZOPA stands for Zone of Possible Agreement. Zone of Possible Agreement. So, yes, thank you. ZOPA ni sangat simple dalam negotiation. Whenever you go for negotiation, anda dah kena, tadi kan saya cerita features dalam negotiation tu, ada part yang saya sentuh, you kind of like ada expected outcome, anda macam dah boleh jangka apa yang reaction daripada pihak yang anda tengah negotiate tu. So anda dah prepare resolution and consensus. Okay. So what I'm trying to say here, dalam ZOPA, kalau anda tengok di skrin tu dia begini. Saya tunjuk dulu ZOPA tu dekat mana. ZOPA adalah satu area, ZOPA, di mana both parties can come to agreement ataupun settlement. This area, agreement for settlement. Okay. Biar saya bagi contoh. Okay. Okay, let's say this is H&M, and this is our client. Saya bagi senario benar, Tak semua negotiation berjaya, ada negotiation yang tak berjaya. However, kita dah mesti ada strategi bagaimana kita nak pastikan negotiation itu adalah win-win for both parties. Okay, itu mesti ingat win-win situation. This is our client. Klien mana rahsia dia nggak bisa diberitahu, rahsia kerajaan gitu. Okay. Now for H&M, when we propose programs, normally we put our target is 6K lah, senang 6K. Okay, ini boleh claim lah, HRD Corp contohnya. Okay. And when we negotiate, must remember again, sebab tu negotiation features tadi saya dah share. Prepare, discuss. Itu proses dia. Okay, the first one tu, you predetermine goal. You macam dah boleh bayangkan outcome dia. Dia boleh dah boleh visualize. Ada plan A, plan B, plan C. Okay. Knowing human being, psychology, dia mesti akan majority minta discount. Beli ikan pun minta discount. Sampai kena tulis kat situ tiada discount. Sebelum dia nak beli, tak ada diskaun ni ikan ni. Mesti nak ada diskaun. So when you want to do negotiation, you must understand, do research on human punya behavior. They always gonna ask for discount. Dia akan mesti ada tawar-menawar. Dia mesti seronok tawar-menawar. Kalau macam mak saya beli kapet harga RM500, dia minta orang tu bayar harga RM70. Rasa boleh ke orang tak bagi RM70? Tepuk dahi orang Turki tu. Maci, sangat murah saya tak untung. Tak untung, you simpan you punya kapet dengan orang Turki tu. Alright, coming back to drawing board. Okay. Bila kita propose, kita put 6,000. But we have actually discussed in our team, lowest that we want, we can consider without jeopardizing, tanpa menukar goal kita. Kita mesti ada specific profit for everything that we do, for each program. Dan the minimum profit yang you willing to take. Okay, jelas kat sini. Jadi saya bagi contoh lah. Katakan kat sini, the lowest that we can go, let's say, is 5,000. So far so good, anda masih bersama dengan saya ataupun anda sudah bersama di dunia lain? Itu macam mana? Masih. Okay, terima kasih. Thank you. Ya. Okay. This is, saya tengah cerita ni macam mana nak sampai ZOPA ni. So kita dah bincang-bincang, the lowest if the client request for discount, lowest we can go is 5K. Okay. And we have actually given discount before. Itu nanti saya masuk cerita tu lah. Okay, client Client ni dia nak propose. Dia pun cerita, dia terus dia kata our budget is actually only 4K tadi. 4K tadi dia pun gaji juga. However, now we see the current economy and since we are claiming kalau kita nak claim daripada HR Corp, I think we can go up to 4,500. So dia dah plan dah. Kalau perlu spend pun the most is 4,500. Okay? Right. So kat sini between 4,500 to 5,000 ni, this could be the area untuk ZOPA. The zone of possible agreement. The zone of possible agreement. Okay? Jadi kita pun berjumpa. Kita jumpa, cerita. Okay. Ada satu klien, dia langsung tak nak berganjak. Dia tak nak berganjak, as a matter of fact, dia suruh kita bagi discount lagi, lower, much lower than this. Up to, goes down to a day, jadi 2,500. What do we do? For this client, kita walk away. Kita minta walk away because it's jeopardizing our goal. Kita ada yang freelance, kita ada yang straight under we are the main training provider atau freelance a different package Okay, this assuming that we are the main training provider. So dia kata boleh tak satu hari 2,500 tapi dia minta macam-macam. Jeopardizing our goal, kita caw. Alright. Now we meet another client Okay, dia kata our budget is this much. And then kita bagi tahu the most kita boleh turun is 5K. And then dia cakap okay, I dah bincang-bincang dengan bos I, paling tinggi is kita boleh bagi 4,500. Okay, dia kena ada, when you want to negotiate, you dah kena plan. And that is why when you negotiate, send the people that can make decision. You jangan hantar orang yang tak tahu nau, dia jadi macam statute of liberty je dekat dalam bilik tu. Unless you dah delegate itu nanti saya akan cerita lagi When it comes to negotiation, dia ada position masing-masing. Ada yang moderator, ada yang jadi observer, ada yang tukang jadi poker face. Tu ada macam-macam tu But now it's just negotiation concept. So we can actually we can cakap give us 5 minutes. Let us brainstorm sekejap with our team. So they say the most that they can go is 4,500. So and then after 5 minutes tu kita masuk balik. Kalau you nak go for 4,500, we can accommodate to that. Subject to ada certain things that we need to let go. Contoh types of material. Plus the duration of the training. And then the number of packs pun kena kurang. Contohnya number of packs kurang. Duration for training kena reduce. Training material pun kita akan have a different one. Right? So far so good guys so the percentage of profit that we normally have, we still get it. So we say we can go 4,500 subject to if you agree with this. Number of packs reduce from 50, contoh lah from 50 reduce jadi 25. Duration, you nak sampai malam tak boleh. Kita buat sampai 7 petang je ataupun 4:30. Right? And then training materials, you nak yang macam cetak siap-siap, kulit bersinar daripada jauh tak boleh. Kita buat binding press biasa. Then they say Now what I'm trying to show to you is when you are going for negotiation, area ZOPA ni kena ada. You dah kena selidik siap dengan orang yang anda nak negotiate ni. How much are you saya kena tulis How much are you willing to let go? That is another question. Tadi nampak masa game XY tu kan? Tak apalah, kita janji kita jangan rugi, semua dapat kosong, zero, except for Fadil. Fadil has agreed, dia sanggup berkorban sebab mula-mula sementara je dia berteriakan gembira, 500 pound. At the end of the day, negative 100. So dia dah ready lah bagi keseronokan sementara. Tapi semuanya tidak menang pun, okay? You have to incorporate this. How much you willing to let go? And dah kena ada few alternative. Alternative maksud saya kat sini, macam ni. Kalau you pilih plan A, you akan dapat ni. Kalau you pilih plan B, you akan dapat sebegini. Alright? Jelas ke penjelasan saya pasal ZOPA ni ataupun saya tengah cakap seseorang? Macam mana? Elbow to elbow, you're awesome, you're amazing. Jelas Okay, thank you Ainil. Kena ada these two concept. Ada certain scenario you follow BATNA je. It's too much, doesn't make sense. Tadi ni dah boleh jadi macam BATNA. Kita selalu 6,000. You nak is more than 50% for us to reduce. It doesn't make sense. Normally we have 2 master trainers, and sometimes to give more value to the clients, kita ada speaker jemputan yang kita panggil. And you nak bayar this much je, so we walk away. As a matter of fact, that client dia dah jadi client kita for a good few years. He even threaten us because he's a new person in procurement. Big company is procurement. Saya tak boleh cakap nama klien ni. Dia cakap kalau you reduce, we can consider of you getting more sales next year. Okay, again, what is your goal? Alright? What is your goal? If you are the type of person that's just about money, then you might take it lah. But if you're talking about brand, nanti orang akan tahu you are like cheapskate. Janji you dapat, and then but the brand is not important. So wherever you go, orang akan just play around with you with money. But we are not like that. We want to maintain our image. We want to maintain our quality. So in order to give that quality there's certain investment need to be shared with us and the clients. Okay, itu dia ZOPA. These two concept, ZOPA and BATNA. Okay, again saya tulis kat sini, how much you willing to let go, and you need to have alternative dalam apa juga negotiation yang anda buat. Sama juga dengan customer service. Okay, yes, ini konsep dia dalam negotiation. Dia tak ada clear cut. Macam tu je. And then you must know when to walk away. When you should say, sorry, that's it. We're not going to go anywhere from here. Okay. Dan juga when to just shut your mouth because you already get your target. Dan tak payah cerita sejarah Sultan Melaka kat Sultan. Memang dah dapat profit you nak. Dia cakap saya setuju. Sah, jalan.
No, don't have much. Just to share, when it comes to customer service, I just give you an example. H&M, we were consultant for customer service for hospital. So when in a hospital, normally when you have to be admitted, especially if you are, for example, about to give birth, there's always a deposit that you have to pay. So for normal delivery is 3,000. For C-section, it could be 10,000. It depends. So normally in customer service, this is just my experience or H&M's experience when we were in hospital. The challenge is when patients has to do C-section, they think it's like very affordable, like 10,000, 15,000, but actually it's not. It could actually reach to 30,000 because private hospital, isn't it? So normally what happens is we have our challenges in this manner.
Sorry,
when our patients.
Sorry Haliza. Fadil, ni ada cerita pasal kalau wanita-wanita nak bersalin, dia mahal tu kalau memerlukan pembedahan. Betul Haliza?
Yes, correct.
We call it what Haliza?
Cesarean, C-section, or cesarean, which is here, that means the baby comes out.
You have to do operation.
So I'm just giving an example of customer service.
Yes,
how does ZOPA works in customer service?
Yes.
Maybe you're thinking that's not relevant to me, but actually it is in customer service. You can implement it. So, okay, the biggest challenge is fine. The biggest challenge is when patients are being discharged, when they just did cesarean, or C-section, it's very costly. So normally the patient is surprised at the amount they have to pay. So this scenario of ZOPA in this manner. We have one patient, C-section, and the costing was 35,000. Yeah, and you only made a deposit of 10,000. Okay, you can. Okay. So balance of course is roughly 25, not roughly, it's 25K. So of course, they don't have that amount, like 25K to give it to you like that. So this is where we have to negotiate. So hospital discuss, patient discuss, and then I will come in. When they can't make a decision, the consultant, external consultant have to come in. Yeah. So normally, no matter what, our goal as a consultant, we got to make sure we get at least 60% or 70% of the full amount, of the operation or the delivery. We must aim for that. And then of course, myself and the client will negotiate. If they do not, if they're able to pay for it, we collect it, but we got to win in this manner. We have to keep the documents. That means the delivery or the things that they need to register for the baby, you see, to go to JPA, the documents we will keep. That is where we negotiate here. So they can actually be discharged, pay the full amount, 70%. However, documents is being held by us. Once they make the full payment, then we will release it. That is how we actually negotiate on ZOPA when it comes to hospital. However, if you're talking about, for example, on retail, because my background actually is a lot of retail, on customer service. ZOPA in the customer service, normally in Malaysia, for you to actually refund any garments, there's no such thing as refund in garments. It's quite challenging. However, when I was working in retail with a Hong Kong brand, what we did with my ZOPA is this. Even though they don't have receipt, the tag has been taken off, I'm willing to exchange the garments, even though they do not have the evidence. That's not because you know why? I focus on long-term or building relationship with my clients. I already have my goal, you see? That is my ZOPA. So I hope that it gives you a clear picture on how to implement ZOPA and BATNA when it comes to customer service, my dear friends.
Okay.
All right, with that, my dear friends, any questions?
Yes, any questions?
Yes,
pertaining to BATNA and ZOPA. Okay, Syuha di sini saya understand. How about others? How about Ainil, Farah, Fadil, and Husna? Any question pertaining to BATNA and ZOPA? Okay, semua. Alright, okay then. Alhamdulillah.
Okay, moving forward, Fadil and everybody else. When you are negotiating, please not use the word okay. Itu komunikasi, okay, you cannot. In negotiation, when you are communicating, okay, it's not convincing. Okay, you are in between. You're not actually satisfied yet with your answer. So when you go in negotiation, my dear friends, do not use the word okay. Use the word it is fine, it is good. Let me think about it. Let me get back to you. You must have conviction when you communicate when it comes to negotiation. Okay.